Sorry about that, folks. Little technical difficulties. Apparently, somebody forgot to pay the bills. Or they, FCC shut us down. But we are back. All right, starting game number 4. Andrew Tomko here on lane 34. Taking the 3 off the baby split there. Did you go pay the bills?
I did.
Which pairs can you guys see so I know where to make my finals brackets? These 3? Oh, 3, 31, 33, 35? Yep. Thank you.
Paid the bills. We're back up and running.
Did you go pay the bills?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody forgot to pay the Dayton Power and Lighting bill.
Yeah. Non-compensated endorsement.
Right.
I was just talking to Brian Garland a little bit. He said he's not expecting much business at his center tonight. He said he might let Grayson have the night off and come up and bowl the sweeper tonight. I say that's a great idea.
Grayson might not think so.
Grayson's like, no, I want to work.
Yeah, I want to work.
I saw someone mention Andrew Tomko's name earlier. He's on the live stream pair right here. Did he get? Oh, almost got the roll off the wall. We'll really know if Mary's paying attention now. If she joins back in.
It's a pretty cool looking jersey there.
Which one you got?
The Black Widow design one.
Yes,
here.
that's good looking.
Does she get the 7? No, does not get the 7 to go. You know, a good jersey will do that. No matter how bad you're bowling, you'll still look good doing it. There's another good-looking Black Widow jersey.
Huh. Yeah, bowlers, if you see a jersey that you like, hey, we got sound. I can make it for you. I know a guy. I know several guys.
Several guys. We are a little biased to the Bolify brand.
Very. You know, I'm going to kind of throw this out there. I made a comment to you about it. We had a team that was out there bowling their bowling nationals this week. In fact, they just bowled yesterday and the day before.
53, your order's ready, 53.
53, your order's ready.
And they were ordered separately. Part of the teams was ordered, and then Bill O'Neill was part of the team. They were the national champions last year. They won an Eagle last year. They put a pretty good set together again this year. They're sitting currently in 4th place. Kenny Abner had a huge weekend. Part of that team, Jeff Fair, R.J. Pollard, Charles Easton. But Bill's jersey didn't get shipped in time, and there was several things that could have changed this outcome early, but it didn't, and things happen. Just to show you the type of customer service and type of a person that the owner is for Bolify, is he had Bill's jersey flown from the plant directly to Las Vegas, hand delivered by one of our folks to the hotel and Bill O'Neill. So he had his jersey for the Nationals event this weekend. And you just don't see that kind of stuff.
It's pretty spectacular.
I was texting back and forth with him yesterday, and he said he does things like that because it's best for the company in the long run, and he's worked at places before that they didn't look at things in the long run and didn't look at things that were there to better the company down the road, and that's why he does things like that, because he learned that it didn't happen that way in the past, and with his company he's going to make sure it does. And it's a first-class move. I'm sure he's not watching, and that's fine. But I'm telling you, that's the kind of service, that's the kind of business that Bolify is, top to bottom. And you just don't see that kind of commitment to its staffers, its players, its employees, and it just proves to me that I'm working for the right guy when things like that happen. I mean, not that I need much proof or any justification, but pretty amazing, in my opinion.
Yeah, he told me that it was being hand delivered. It's like, wow, that's pretty spectacular.
Yes.
So how many tour players are on staff now?
I had to look it up. There's more than a dozen.
Very nice.
Speaking of one of our tour players, Scott, I believe we're going to have the opportunity to work with one of them here a couple months. End of the year, we're going to do a fundraiser tournament down in your favorite town.
We're going to Louisville?
We are. Got a text from Kyle Troop asking if I would be interested in helping him run this event down there. And it was like, first of all, how honored is that to get a message from Kyle Troop asking to come and run a tournament with him?
Sure the wow factor was there when you opened that text message.
It's like, okay, who's messing with me? Who's trying to play the governor here or something?
Somebody
it was cool
hijacked
stuff.
his phone.
Yeah, it was very cool. So decided it's probably something that we need to make happen. So
Well, that's awesome. Looking forward to that one.
made some changes throughout the schedule that we had talked about making anyway, and that was just a sign telling me it was time to do it. So we did. That's right. It's a sign from above.
That will be a fun day.
Yes. Hello.
57, your order's ready, 57.
57, your order's ready. Please move forward.
Oh, boy. I mean, you've had the opportunity to interview Kyle after his big win this year.
Yeah, I've talked to him before, and but then I had the chance to interview him, and man, what a just down to earth, here it is kind of guy. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to working with him.
That will be awesome. But I mean, we mentioned tour staffers, but there's a lot of amateur staffers around on Bowlify staff, and you know they're in your bowling centers. If you have a question about a jersey or need help ordering, reach out to your staffers. You know that's what they're there for.
Yep. They're here to help. If they don't have an answer, they know who to turn to, and they'll get the answers for you or direct you in the right.
59, your order's ready, 59.
And if they won't give you the answer, call me. I'll make something up.
Attaboy. Yeah, that conversation I had with the owner, he's talking. We talked about you for a second because you had an order that was in there. And he said, Scott's a staffer, isn't he? And it's like, no, he's not on staff. He goes, well, we probably need to fix that. I said, nah.
I'm good. Nah, I appreciate the opportunity.
He's like, no, you don't want that, Steve. Amy, where's she bowling at? We'll make sure we stay there for the rest of the show. Is she over on 31 and 32 right now? Maybe.
Yeah, she was just on 31.
Okay. Purple shirt. Yep, getting ready to bowl on 32 as we speak. We'll keep the camera there for you, Amy. Thanks for watching.
See a lot of unfortunate shots.
Yeah, it was a tough break there on 33. That pin running over there after it, left a 7.
You see some of them trying to play to the right, and arm swing's just not.
We got cut scores coming out right now. We're ready to do game 3. So.
Okay, just let us know.
And we're going to do the finals. The 3 pairs that you got, we're going to have the U15 boys, girls, and U18 girls all, and then we'll be doing the boys down there. And then when their finals are done, we'll move them to here.
Okay.
So you'll have all the finals right here.
Okay. All the finals coming up on these live stream pairs as they happen. Brought to you by Andy Parker. Andy Parker's bowling school, coaching clinic. He likes to coach.
He's a very good coach.
Yes.
I like to tout the story because it's one of the highlights of my career. Bowling Junior Travel League for Western Bowl back in the day. Our coach, Kevin Gillette.
That's a pretty good coach to have.
He was a good coach. We had an exhibition against Morehead State University for one of our practices, and Andy was on that team.
Who was?
Andy Parker was on that team.
Oh, okay.
Mike Day, lives in northern Kentucky. Cannot remember anybody else that was on the Moorhead team, but we bowled a few matches. I can't remember if we bowled a Baker match or not, but we kicked their butts.
Ha.
It was a great experience. Our team, trying to remember who was on our team. Jeff Frith, Brian Dixon, Tony Anderson, myself. Can't remember who all was there, but that was a fun practice session.
Yeah.
Stepping up against a college team, we were all high school kids, and bowling in the youth travel league, and
At that point, what do you got to lose?
Right.
You know.
it was fun. Those guys were good. Those guys were really good.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yep.
I heard that sound several times today, too.
You want to play that part of the lane, your arm swing has to be really, really consistent. Had the privilege to bowl with Mr. Don Scudder and watch him play that line for years, and when Western Bowl had the gutter open. And
I always said Don Scudder's the only guy in the world that can stand 5 and play 10.
Attention bowlers, the cut scores after 2 games are now posted here at the front counter.
all right, they've got the cut score after 2 posted, and Todd's going to go do some recon. Good shot there on lane 32. Trying to see what that young man's name was. Quinn. Gives him a double.
All right, current cut scores after 2. And there's 4 different divisions. So you have the U18 boys, stands for under 18. Cut score is 336.
64, your order's ready, 64.
64, your order's ready.
For the U15 boys, cut score is 343. And for the girls' side, the U18 girls is 278 after 2. And for the U15 girls, it's 308. So according to these numbers, the 15-year-olds are out bowling the 18-year-olds right now.
That they are.
What's that?
That they are.
Amy, just watch your daughter run down a 5-pin. She throws it very nice.
All right, they are wrapping up game number 4 around us. Still a few frames to go here on 31-32.
Definitely moving right along.
Don't forget, folks, we will have our Bowler HQ TMT Saturday night sweeper edition. Here, check-in starts at 5:30 tonight. Bowling starts at 6:30 on this same pattern. So come on out and test your skills on the 2023 USBC Junior Gold pattern.
That should definitely
Connor, to the front counter, please. Connor, front counter.
make you a proud mama.
Hey, there goes a nice looking Bolify jersey.
Where we at?
Went past one of our stock ones.
Oh, yeah. He bought that a little while ago.
$65, your order, Shorty, 65.
Is this thing working? Is this thing on?
Well, she's consistent, though. You know she's about to call out an order when you hear the microphone smack the counter about 3 times. She's about to order.
2 taps and an announcement.
Yep.
Little disgruntled competitor behind it. Wow, that ball took off. This is a 5-game qualifier. Then they cut to a bracket. Not sure how many bowlers are in the bracket. close. Didn't quite face up enough.
Nope.
Even only the 2.
Well, it's not a bad shot, though. Yeah. This is going to be one of those nights when people come to check in for the sweeper. You could come and check in for the sweeper, and I would probably forget your name tonight.
Who?
Yes. It's going to be one of those nights, I can tell.
Gonna be one of those nights. One of these nights.
I was afraid that was going to happen.
That's right. I can't remember any of the other words.
Bethany, hello.
Where'd you see her at?
Right here.
How can you see her?
Our screen is not camouflaged.
Oh, she's not invisible on the screen?
No.
Good, almost afternoon. It is afternoon now.
It is 12:02.
Good afternoon, Bethany.
Bethany, are you guys coming to enjoy the sweeper here this evening at Poelking South? Will we be seeing you? Will we be fortunate enough to see you and the crowd?
There's only one answer to that question.
Hello.
Wrong answer. But can't blame you. I'd probably be like to say that 3 times real fast.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's not a bad choice. Amy, your daughter finished with 146 that game. You are welcome.
This young man getting ready to bowl right in front of us, Scott, 34. Big, strong power player right here. That is a PBA type roll right there.
Most definitely a lot of power, a lot of revs.
Yes.
Too short. Chad Morris syndrome. Sorry about the earthquake on your screen, folks.
see him playing that big inside line with all the revs. That looks like everybody else in their pair is trying to play in there too, and they just don't have the speed and rev like Zach does. Or
67, your order shorty, 67.
I was about to say order up.
Order up.
All right, folks, watch this young man here in front of us. That's impressive. That's impressive right there.
Is that an Arctic Vibe he was throwing?
Sure is. Chilling with the Arctic vibe.
I should know that by now because there's really no other ball that has that color scheme.
The white and the purple and
Yeah.
little orange on there.
Very cool color scheme.
It's all these other guys on the pair are like, how come we're not getting that same reaction?
Ball speed, rev rate, tilt, all comes into play.
And this is a strong young man right here for sure.
What do you think? He's 11, 12?
At least.
I would venture to say he's probably 17, 16, 17.
That's impressive right there. That's just impressive. We're just not seeing anybody strike, and he's just mowing them down.
Gives him a three-bagger.
There we go. Could he be the new bus driver?
I believe he would qualify. You know what?
It's not fair.
No, the rack just does not stand a chance if his ball is in the 1-3. I mean, he's just sending the head pin left, and it's just coming back right.
He's about to be a senior in high school, so. What's
Hey.
that? No.
Hey, we're seniors
Yes.
for bowling events.
Yes, we qualify.
We're on the wrong end of the spectrum, though.
Right over there?
Yeah, I caught a wonderful summer cold last weekend also.
Ugh. Those are the worst.
It's just they don't go away.
Nope.
It's like me being around, just can't get rid of it. That would be a Dawn comment.
She's driving now. She's not watching anymore.
She's probably there already.
If she left the house, she's probably there. We're here.
Well, let's see what young Zach can do here. And he got that one in.
Yep.
A little fast with his feet, maybe. Fast through the downswing. $68. Or are we up to 69?
68, your order shorty, 68.
There it is.
Scores it over.
Oh,
70, your order shorty, 70.
him from up
She's printing them off right now with the actual standing. I thought she was doing that, and didn't do it, so I'm bringing it to her.
Okay, we went up and got the cut scores from up there.
Okay.
We got them scrolling.
Okay, but I'll have the actual names for you on the next week.
Where's that?
Where's what? I forgot where you from again. You're up north. It's an Akron. Close to Akron. This guy used to tower over Drew in the U12, U15, whatever. He's catching up to you now.
Trying to get some information on this young man, Zach. He's from the Akron, Canton area. He's going to be a senior this year in high school. You don't see too many high schoolers throw a ball like this. You just don't.
no. I mean, he's a no thumber, but kind of the Brian Hitler, a lot of power for his age back in the day. Young man gets the 6 to, or the 10 to lean and kind of take a little tumble.
I'll tumble for ya.
Oh boy. Mr. Bolin. He's bowling.
He's bowling. These bowlers are bowling. In the words of Zeke Bate. Yeah, we got to say, Zeke sitting in last week in the live stream for the step ladder. What a treat. He does such a good job.
Really good. He's hired.
I told him anytime he's in the building and wants to put on a headset, it's all his. We'll let him do the live stream. We'll start packing up so we can be ready to go and not the last ones in the building. He can keep everybody entertained. He said that's one of his dreams is to be a announcer like that. And I'm going to tell you right now, with his knowledge of the game and how he was able to explain and break things down and throw in his little whimsical things throughout the...
His Zeke-isms.
His Zeke-isms, yeah.
Yeah, again, it's, I mean, I've only interacted with Zeke, you know, a couple tournaments here and there, and you don't really know all the knowledge and how smart a lot of these players are when it comes to the game, and he just Wow, I learned a lot just listening to him. He's probably forgotten more than I know. A little backup ball action.
All right, bowlers, once you are finished with game 5, please turn your scores into the office. And we will have the 3-game cut here in just a moment.
Crunching scores behind the scenes.
We know how to do that.
Do.
Well, you know what I mean.
Something like that. Not Nestle crunching either.
No.
Oh.
You're starting to run into some of the things that happen with the big, strong revolutions in speed.
So you've watched this for almost 5 games now.
Yes.
What would be your plan of attack if you were on the lanes?
You mean after game 3? Because I'd be on my way home. I don't know. I definitely got to keep the ball in front of you. You got to keep the ball going towards the pocket. I think moving the ball away from the head pin is just trouble. I mean, with all the volume, I mean, you can play it different ways. I mean, we saw a couple guys taking the ball straight at it from the outside and having an okay look. But I still see balls that are, if they're coming off their hands to the right or left, no matter what part of the lane they're on, and it's a little to the right, it's still losing ground going down the lane. So there still is no little recovery room left to the right or left. So, I mean, I would probably get something like a piece of chalk and something with some teeth, and I would probably stay to the right and, well, for me, stay to the left and try to go straight towards the pocket. Try not to overhit it.
Would you play the outer part of the lane?
I would probably start there just because I'm left-handed.
Because,
that's all we know how to do.
True.
I would definitely start at the outside part of the lane, for me. Knowing what my ball roll is and what it does, I would definitely start in the outside part of the lane.
Yeah, it's just, watching the ball come out of the pattern. If you're maybe a bigger ball with some surface, trying to play the volume in the middle, I think the back ends are going to give you a hard time if you try to play that angle too early. Perhaps.
There we go. Yeah, we got the prize fund in front of us. Added money, prize money, total money. Let's see. So our competitors today had $2,000 added prize money. The U15 boys are paying the top 4 spots. First place today for the U15 boys is $400. Second place $300, and third and fourth is $150.
Nice.
The U15 girls, there was 11 players, and the U15 boys there was 13 players. 11 players in the U15 girls. They're cashing out 4 of them. $350, $250,
72, your order showing 72.
$125, and $125. Not too shabby. The U18 boys was the biggest crowd. There were 27 bowlers in that, and they are cashing 8 of the 27. $600 for first place in the U18 boys, $400 for second. Third and fourth is $200, and then fifth through eighth is $130. And the U18 girls, there were 6 competitors, and they're actually paying out 4 spots. So $260, $185, $100, and $100. It's a pretty nice payout.
Very nice.
Yes. I would imagine we'll probably shut the stream down for a couple of minutes and let them get their numbers going and get them ready for match play, and we'll start a new stream for the match play. What do you?
Bowlers and parents, just a quick announcement. We will start up the next round of match play approximately 30 minutes after the last bowler finishes qualifying.
Yeah, we'll shut her down after this.
Match play 30 minutes after the last bowler finishes
Yep.
qualifying.
Just making the announcement that match play will start 30 minutes
Around 1:15.
after the last ball is thrown, so they're anticipating around 1:15.
So yeah, once they get finished here in front of us, we'll cut the stream down and we will be back with play-by-play for the bracketed match play for each division. Whatever's right in front of us is what we'll cover. Still got about 4 frames to cover here on 35 and 36, it looks like.
A little bit of dead wood on 36.
Go around it.
Now, if it was Candlepin, we'd be taking advantage of that.
Yeah, that would count.
I've been watching some of that on the Tiki Talk.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's some Candlepin streams from up in the Northeast, and I'm I don't know. I'd like to try it once.
Yeah, that's something we probably need to do one time as a group. So I got the cut numbers and some scores. The leader of the U18 boys, this is after 3, even though they're finished with 5, but it takes a minute to get all these scores and sort them by divisions and names.
Bowlers and parents, game 3 results are posted back here at the desk.
Zach Abbott was our leader in the U18 boys. He was at 592 after 3. Austin Gade was right behind him at 587. Andrew Tomko, 545. And then in the, it looks like the cut number was Hayden Fowler at that point at 517. In the U15 boys, Isaiah Derflinger was leading at 561. Nehemiah Smith at 542. Drew Parker, 535. Grayson Garland, 520 is your cut number currently in the U15 boys. U18 girls, the leader, Kendall Craig at 498. Mary Holland, Maddie Crawford, and Sage Malott. They are all in the number. And then the U15 girls, Alyssa Bechtal, she had an 78 pin advantage over second place. She's at 560. Ryan Eckhart, Alexis Turner, and Michaela Gear are the top four. 440 being the cut number there. So there you have it.
Also, bowlers, as you finish up, please turn your score sheets into the tournament office.
Hayden Fowler down here on 35 and 36. I mentioned his name.
Yes.
They need to respot the 7 here. I see Jill Goodman watching over here. Surprised Haley wasn't here.
Hi, Jill. Hi, Jill. Happy Mother's Day. I miss those guys. We used to see them a lot, bowl with them, and life happens. And but yeah, we definitely miss seeing those guys. Her husband, Greg, he's a good man. Get it?
He's handy.
Get it?
Not her man, but a good man.
Good man.
We should just leave this out there for the sweepers. Let them bowl in the burn. But anyway, back to the candlepin bowling. Just watching these guys and gals, just they throw the ball so hard. And again, never tried it, but I just wonder if, you know, if you really have to throw it that hard. Because it is just, it's a smaller ball, and the pins are a lot skinnier. Can't tell you how many times I've seen like the 1-5 taken out.
Yeah, the ball just going straight back through it.
Yeah, because they just rear back and just throw it so hard, and it's like click. But it's very interesting and very fun to watch.
Speaking of TikTok, you could watch this on TikTok.
Are we there?
No, but we made some pretty good headway this week.
Did we?
Yeah.
hop over and see where we're at?
Yeah.
We're at Poelking South.
Yeah, just jump on over on TikTok. Go to Bowler HQ TMT. Follow the link on there. Follow the page.
770.
230 away from going live. Yeah, we need to get 1,000 subscriptions. They're free. Just gotta follow along, get to 1,000, and we can start putting these live streams on TikTok also.
Watching a very interesting one of you at the moment.
Throwing a bowling ball
Throwing a bowling ball. Yes, folks, it does happen.
on occasion.
Very rare occasion.
So yeah, jump over to Bowler HQ TMT on TikTok. Follow right along.
We'll get to 1,000 subscribers just in time for the government to ban it.
Right. Eric Barris, thanks for being the man on the spot. There is the link for TikTok right there at the top of the comments. You don't have to look for it now. You just got to click on it. But yeah, we can split this stream off. We have it going to 5 different places already. We can add TikTok right to it. Why not? Got a feeling the crowd's going to thin out here a little bit soon. Aiden Fowler's putting together one of the better games we've seen today. He's about to shoot 230 plus.
Maybe I can get him to bowl for me in the sweeper tonight.
All right, were you bowling tonight?
No, I'm going to get him to bowl for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't have any room in the truck for my equipment.
We'd have made room.
It's okay. We're good. Still letting my hip rest.
Hips don't lie. Yep, 233. Pretty nice game.
Very nice game. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Hayden's from Kentucky.
What part of Kentucky?
Maybe Frankfurt, perhaps.
Do you know what the?
Or that's the capital of Kentucky, isn't it?
Well, I was going to ask you if you know what the capital of Kentucky was. If it was Lexington or Louisville.
I think it's Louisville.
No, it's Frankfurt.
No, maybe he's not from Frankfurt.
Maybe he is.
I don't know. Maybe he is. Because his jersey represents Kentucky.
It does. Colors and all. Yep, Amy says he is from Kentucky. We're guessing the Frankfurt area.
All right, bowlers, please make sure that you turn in your score sheets to the office by the front door. Thank you.
Scott, what do you think? We shut her down and wait for the match play to begin.
I believe we should.
All right. Everybody, go grab a sandwich. Go outside for a minute. Come back in about, I don't know, about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. We'll be back on.
Or if you click that bell on YouTube,
it'll alert
let you know when we're going live.
It's that simple. So we'll be back here in a little bit for the bracketed finals and take it home. We'll see you soon.